Okay, so we left off with our intrepid heroes finishing exploring the uh, Drift Rock, discovering the fate of the crew of the Acheron, and finding this wonderful ship called the Sunrise Maiden being abandoned on this rock for 70 years. They've taken control of the ship and are now flying back to Absalon Station, where they have unfortunately run across a combat scenario. Now, since we had this wonderful new icon here, so, gotta make sure we do the facing.
Just need to resize it.
It doesn't resize any really bigger or smaller. Doesn't fit the hex too much. It's not the same token I was going to use. So. It'll work for now, though. Okay, so I'm set. Is everybody good?
Yep.
Consider remind me real quick for the bars. Bar 1 is HP, or is it stamina? For the tokens.
Bar 3 is HP, bar 2 is resolve, bar 1 is stamina.
Okay, bar 1 is stamina, bar... Okay.
So we're at the actions in combat. I've made a wonderful GM screen out too. So phase 1 is the engineering phase, phase 2 is the helm phase, phase 3 is the gunnery phase. I apologize in advance if I seem kind of drowsy. It's because I am. I took some allergy medication earlier today, and it happens to be a sleep medication too. So,
Oof.
yeah.
Gotta get that anti-drowsy.
So I'm at the tail end of it right now. So, I'm awake, but
Starfinder. For sure.
But we'll be fine.
Did we assign roles already? First?
I think we should, Trex is taking the pilot role, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, he jumped right in the pilot seat as soon as we got into the vessel.
Plus is gonna take the captain. That's first thing.
Okay.
I guess this is a bad time to say that I started taking stuff apart as soon as we got on board.
I'm sure you're putting it where it properly belongs.
Exactly.
You're fixing the ship, upgrading. It's going faster now.
Yes. You're goblin fixing it. So, Gloop now magically is no longer a goblin. He is now Goro-sized. But, it's always been that way. So it's okay. Space combat rules flew, so I'm not quite sure. Off the top of my head. Oh, wait. My handy-dandy GM sheet here tells me it's on 317.
That is helpful, yes.
You want the captain actions?
I found it. Okay, I found it. That's good. I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, I was just looking for the actions again. There's like a...
I should probably open that up too, because while it tells me the actions, it does the phases. It does not tell me what the specific actions are.
Yeah, the GM screen is pretty. It's not useless for Starship combat, but significantly helpful.
But it's kind of useless.
Mostly.
It's mostly useless.
There's a good handouts in the quest pack.
Yeah, Shadius is right. The handouts in the back of the quests into the unknown. 6 different handouts that cover each of the ship's actions.
Well, that's cool.
It's really
Below
It's really-
6th level.
helpful. If you want to upload those into the, or I can, I mean, I can put them in the chat room. I think I can take PDFs or JPEGs of them and upload them into one of the tables.
Yeah, put in the
Want them.
put in the table chat one.
Okay.
Oh. Well, it gives me the stats for the ship that I'm going to fight you, but it says see inside covers. Scroll, 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 scroll.
The PDF has the inside cover too.
Yeah, I know. This is great. But it has 2 gunners, so that's good.
Good for us, good for them.
Good for you guys, because I suck. Okay, so Group 1. Prepare for Starship Combat. Okay, engineering actions. What would you guys, engineer, like to do?
Where's our ship at? Hang on.
It's a Sunrise Maiden.
Oh, that's our ship. Okay.
I'm going to divert power to weapons. Sure. And so that's a engineering check.
Divert. And you guys' ship tier, I believe, is 3.
It is. What are you diverting to, Grub?
To weapons.
Have we even seen that we're in combat yet?
Yeah.
We hear the sound.
Oh, there it is.
You hear the sounds,
There
right?
there are alarms going off.
I don't hear the sounds currently.
Oh.
Maybe they played and I missed them.
Slept through the alarm.
Yeah, so DC 10 plus 2 times your tier, so 16.
Yeah, he passes.
So I beat it.
And the result depends on the result. Weapons.
The guns are stronger. All ones do 2 points of damage instead of 1 point of damage.
Alright. Excellent. So, I suppose I should probably do a roll too, huh? Because that'd be fair.
If you got an engineer.
Oh yeah, he has engineer.
We need a dedicated science officer on the ship as well.
Well, we'd need some people.
Yeah. And 4 players is kicking in nuts a little bit. Okay,
Grab a computer. Tell us what the hell he is.
Smash, 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 smash. Alright, so now it's the helm phase. We need to do a piloting check. And it appears I have to move first.
I expect that to be the case most of the time.
I knew you would say that. So my speed's 12.
How big does the ship look? Can we see that out the viewport?
Yes, it's a small light freighter. And I can't tell you what it is.
That viewport.
I cannot tell you what it is.
I'm gonna go ahead and have Plus, as the ship approaches, is gonna go ahead and taunt them. So it's a bluff or intimidate check, which is gonna be DC 21. That rolled it multiple times, so take whatever the first one is. I don't know. Did not pass.
Well, how'd you know it's DC 21?
15 plus 2 times the
Enemy ship tier is not is 2.
Okay, well, it still wouldn't pass. It'd have to be 15 plus.
Yeah.
No, it'd have to be 19, so it wouldn't pass either way. It's fine.
Okay, so it's taunting you, so that means -2 checks.
No. Is he taunting us? I was trying to taunt them, and I missed. So it doesn't do anything. I didn't pass the DC check, so nothing
DC.
happens right now.
Well, okay, you rolled 3 times.
I only meant to roll it once. I don't know why I
Okay.
rolled 3
Yeah,
times.
you failed.
That's all. Yep.
Okay.
You kept clicking the button because you didn't see a result.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so Shout, or yes, Trex. Time for you to move.
Rex is getting her there.
I was like, I'm not the pilot on this ship. I just make the guns go boom, boom, boom.
What she said.
Then turning forwards 3 and then down 1.
I'm thinking right around there.
That looks good. Do we have? Is that within range of the front gun, or is that only the arc?
Well, we're in space. Range is irrelevant. It's just -2 for range increments.
Yeah.
Short range is 5, medium range is 10, long range is 20. So
Well, no. I was saying is the forward arc? Is that within the forward arc for?
negative.
Front
No,
gun?
it's just
Yeah.
that would be the starboard arc.
Yeah. Yes.
And our turret. Use the turret. Turret's 3d6 damage. The light lasers are only 2d4.
We have a nice little thing on this. Look at that! I didn't even see that.
I believe you're in my aft arc, though.
Yes. I think.
Negative.
No.
We're in your starboard arc.
All right. Starboard.
Yeah, starboard.
Ah, that's even better for me.
Who's flying this ship, anyways?
All right, so now it's the gunnery phase, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
So now we just trade shots, right?
Pretty much.
And what's the DC for this?
Our armor class is 16.
Is it 16?
I have 3 ranks in piloting.
Ah, okay, that's fine. That's 13 plus 3, 16. Got it.
Yeah, you hit us.
That's a hit.
And the AC for me is 15, so
Damn, your gunners are good.
yes, they are.
I don't know where is, do we have a ship of the, oh, there it is, okay.
Now,
that hits our port shields, right?
No, our starboard shields.
Starboard shield. So starboard shield goes down by 3.
now
I would be doing the light particle beam because that is the thing that is the best.
the turret, or
Yep.
It's it's the best gun we have.
it's like, can I?
It's like-
I want to tell you guys what you're shooting at.
That'd be nice.
And what are we shooting at?
Looks like that.
Oh, so it's definitely undead.
Well, I'm not going to tell you that. I mean, it looks like
Well,
that.
it had
Well, it definitely looks like it's made of bones like the other one that shot at us.
it has an open hull. It opens an open hull, right? There's like it's exposed to the air,
Mostly.
so it doesn't look like something that's living could use a ship
Giant
like that.
space fish.
Well, it's true they actually have a section in that's sealed, but
Woo! Both of
Dude.
those ones count as twos.
Yeah, so it's
Yes, they do.
7 points because I
Okay,
can totally math.
I gotta roll damage too over here. So
Hey, if you want on that picture, you can hit Shift Z and it'll show us an actual image on the screen.
yeah.
That's whatever the image is. There you go. And then you can keep it small and out of the way.
That's what she said.
Hey, whatever.
I gotta roll damage now.
Holy crap, what did we get shot with?
It appeared to be a coil gun.
Just rolled really well.
Yeah,
So you hit me with 7.
That is correct.
Oh, whatever.
see, they got some good gunners. Time to start evading.
Okay, next round. Engineering phase. What would you like to do?
I'm moving to the science position.
Boost the shield.
Yeah, boost the shields. What are you doing?
I'm
Too
gonna
late to scan them.
I'm gonna rebalance the shields
Well, why would you not just regenerate them?
because that
I'd
would
rather have
restore
more points than
2
have
points.
less points spread around.
Well, no,
restoring
because the
2 points as opposed to balancing the shields, which would restore more to each section.
no, it's 5% of the PCU. What's our PCU?
150 PCU, so we'd get 7 shields back.
Get 7 shields back with an engineering action.
Yeah, it's better for engineering than science, I believe.
Oh, I didn't realize we had such a high PCU. Where is that on? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Wait, so what are you guys doing? Are you science phasing in it, or?
No, I'm balancing the. I'm boosting the shields, diverting power to the shields.
Divert auxiliary power into the systems. Okay.
Same thing I did, and this time it didn't work.
Oh, shit.
And
Oh, well, good try.
Flux is going to taunt the undead ship again.
You can only do that once per combat.
You can only do that once per combat?
Did he fail or succeed?
Oh, he failed.
Oh, can't be used against a starship during the same encounter. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, she failed.
Alright, I'm gonna demand then. Well, what's the check to clear that? To boost the shoot, what would it need to be for the check?
You could encourage or demand him. You could demand with an intimidate or encourage with a engineering check or a diplomacy.
Make the engineering better? Would that make it pass though?
I would need a 16, so basically I need to not roll a 1.
Okay, so I will go ahead and demand that he do better. So I'll roll an intimidate check, which is going to.
You need to get a 21. Is that likely?
No.
No, not unfortunately not. I do have a plus set. I rolled a 10, so I have a plus 7 to intimidate. So.
It was a good effort, though. So the rebalance the shields, huh? Is that a good thing to do?
Oh, I can't even. I had to do it before the check is rolled, so I can't even do it. I shouldn't have been able to do that anyway.
I'm not talking about for me.
Rebalancing the shields just allows you to split all current shield value amongst the 4 quadrants evenly.
How do you regenerate stuff?
Diverting power to shields allows you to restore 5% of your PCU to shields. And there's an FAQ that says you can put it anywhere you want it.
5%, huh? I'm gonna do that because you guys barely hit me, and that requires an engineering roll, correct?
Yeah.
And I didn't do it. It looks like all I can do is damage, man. Alright, pouting phase. Let's do this. Hey,
Feel free to go.
feel free to stay in my starboard arc if you'd like.
Nope, I'm gonna correct that. Could we tell if that coil gun? Are you actually using your facing?
I am. Sorry,
Okay.
I just didn't adjust it. There you go.
When I adjust the shields on the character sheet, could everybody see that?
Yep.
Okay.
I am doing an evade stunt. Which is a DC 16 for us.
Use one of the plus
I
ones.
succeed. I succeed anyway.
Okay.
I already have a +1 from combat. Save the +1 for shooting or engineering checks where we need it.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take any and all +1s.
Yeah, as gunner, you should always use one of those 2 +1s. We get two checks per round. We get +1 too. We get to decide which ones.
Evade. What's that? Stunt?
Yes, it is
Yeah,
a
that's
stunt.
a stunt.
Why am I not seating it then? 319. There we go. Okay. So you get a +2 to your AC in TL. Okay. Oh, we're head on, huh?
We're gonna see what kind of guns this guy's got in the front.
Blast them out of the sky.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I also know our forward shields have better shields right now than our starboard shields, and we also have +2 to armor class and target lock at the moment. Our armor class is up to 18, so
Okay.
I know you got a +12. I mean, it's better than me keeping the starboard shields to the starboard arc of the other vessel. So it's the best position I can make at the moment.
Okay, let's do gunnery stuff. He's got 2 gunners, so.
Unless he's got 2 weapons in the front arc, he can only fire with one of them.
And
though.
he does have 2 weapons in the front arc.
Well, then perhaps going head to head is not a good idea. Nice, we're getting brutalized.
Oh,
Is that the point of this adventure path? To destroy the ship as soon as the PCs get it?
No.
what happens if we lose the ship? Do we just restart?
No. It tells you what to do if you guys get your ass kicked.
The ship is gone. Adventure over.
So apparently, got hit with a particle beam and a light plasma torpedo launcher. And
So what's the range
Great.
on the torpedo?
torpedo? It says light.
I haven't used any torpedoes or anything like that. I mean, they have their own movement and stuff, so...
Let's take a look. Not quite sure either. This is a learning adventure for me. Wish I knew where that stuff was.
It's up before the other ships.
Is it before the ships?
Yeah, that's where all the weapons and stuff
Navigation. Okay, here we go. I think core weapons.
You said heavy plasma
Light
torpedo or
plasma torpedo.
light plasma torpedo?
So its range is long, and its speed and hex is 14. So yeah, I'm well within short range. Well within hitting you right
Yep.
now. Yeah, you
Yep,
hit,
yep.
Gloop. You barely hit. So roll your damage. And it looks like
Nice.
it did some damage.
Did I actually hit their hull?
You went through their shields. Yep. Now, you ready for me?
No, my body is not ready.
Here's the light plasma damage. And here's the light torpedo. Gone!
Ow, that was painful.
We took 7 points of hull damage. No big deal.
So let's
Yeah.
not face
Did
the
not
front
did not
anymore.
pass our critical threshold, which is nice.
What's your forward shields?
15.
Oh, you lucked out.
I wouldn't say
really.
getting hit by a torpedo lucking out.
You know, the game,
I think we lucked out in that the torpedo only did 7 points of damage.
the game doesn't really tell me how much repairs cost. So,
Gloop can do them, or Grub can do them.
What do you mean repairs? Like once we get
Fix the
damage?
ship. Make
Yeah.
it so
Or
it
Not
doesn't say
damage.
anywhere.
Shields repair themselves. Hulls are a little more expensive.
Where's the expensive part at? It doesn't tell me.
It's
Hull-
contained within the building a ship.
there's some hand waving of money there. We'll just hand wave it.
Exactly. So it's like, you know,
That's what UPBs are for.
no, it repairs over time.
The shields repair themselves. As far as the hull, there's some stuff in the. I think there's some stuff in the building a starship section.
Let's
yeah,
just
it doesn't tell me the credit cost though.
Let's just be thankful we're not playing the actual adventure. Or we're playing the unsanctioned whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, this would be horrible as an actual Pathfinder.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
All right, so let's pilot this shit. Oh, sorry, engineering phase.
Engineer it.
Engineering phase.
I'm going to divert power to the shields
Yeah, that's a good idea.
again, and I'm going to use one of those +1s to get.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my. Wait.
Use UPPs.
Fine here.
Who should I encourage this round? Should I encourage the? Should I encourage the gunner or the pilot? Who do you think?
Maybe you should get off your high horse and fire a gun.
But those pluses
Yeah.
are so nice.
Fire a gun.
You could fire another
Look
gun.
like
We've
you-
got 5.
Yeah, you look like you could fire a gun.
She just tells people to shoot things. This isn't really.
If you're gonna,
I'll have her jump in.
How
the gunner
often
seat.
did you see Captain Kirk jump into the gunner seat?
all the time,
Solo
always.
isn't seat all the time.
How many times did you see Captain Picard jump into the gunner seat? It's like
If
None
we
of
need,
the time,
if we need jump in the gunner seat, I can have her jump in the gunner seat.
It might be helpful if we get some more guns on this thing.
Alright, I'll have her jump in the gunner seat. Should be a gunner for this space.
That's fine. All right, so let's pilot it
Grub,
up.
you got us some shield?
Yes, I did.
All right, I would have put all 7. Well, I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much, I guess.
Oh, snap. Now what do we do?
I don't know what happens on
Roll
ties.
off.
I think I win, or there's a roll off. We just
No,
roll a d20.
It is the tiebreaker is piloting ranks.
That sucks.
I got 3. How many you got?
2.
Yes.
I win. Go first.
Son of a bitch. Why can't I go first? This is bullcrap. It's not fair.
You know what's so unfortunate is when I'm GMing space combat, my pilots are always outrolling the players.
Alright, your turn.
Let's get in range.
It doesn't usually move this slow when you're following it. This never is actually sitting perfect for
So how's PAX, Gloop?
It's good. I played L5R literally all day today, and then I played of Dead Sons while I was playing L5R in the evening.
Damn.
Important question.
They heard I like.
What clan are you playing in L5R?
Okay. And we won most honorable, so I got some pretty nice honor tokens.
You cut out when you said what clan you were.
A lion, and
Oh,
Lion
nice.
actually won. Lion actually won most honorable, so I actually got some pretty nice honor tokens at the end of the day.
Nice.
All right, guys, that puts us at short range, right in his aft quadrant, with our port side facing him. So, Captain, fire the port gun, and fire the
Light laser
turret. No,
Fire Z missiles.
fire shoot-see guns.
All right, so you're shooting the turret, right? And I'm shooting the light laser cannon. What is the roll to hit? How do you do the roll?
It's a d20 plus either your ranged attack or your base attack bonus, or your
Piloting.
piloting ranks, plus your dex bonus, plus ship modifiers, plus cap modifiers, plus penalty range penalties. So it should be.
So if
What
I
is
have
your
one rank in piloting,
what's your base attack bonus?
base attack bonus is one,
Either 1 or 2.
one
Third
or
level, it should probably be 2.
2. I think it's 2. I gotta look it up.
So basically, at that point, it's just a ranged attack.
you got like a +2. +3,
Yeah,
maybe.
it's 2. So just
Well, it'd be plus dexterity bonus too. So
so so it's
mine
a
is plus
plus-
7.
+2 +4. Okay.
You're doing good, kid. Don't get cocky.
Use the other +1
From what? The piloting?
from the ship. It has 2
Oh.
+1s per round.
Sounds good.
I think Gloop's attack is probably pretty good. So 17 is probably going to hit.
Yeah.
Nice. So
I mean, she has the same as me,
Yeah. Okay.
because I'm 3 dex and 3 BAB.
5 damage
So-
with the starboard light laser cannon. Better
You
shot.
you didn't do our boost crit. You didn't boost our critical, did you?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
he brought more shields online.
Well, that's good damage.
Plus up. I don't like this.
Nice damage.
Oh. Is that hull damage?
So there's 5 points plus 15 points coming at your aft quadrant.
Mm-hmm.
Is that hull
You got any
damage?
gun?
Nope, he doesn't have any AF guns.
Sweet, no weapons in the butt. We got this.
Looks like you did some damage in the back there. Looks like some shields might be, you see some flickering.
A little smoke, a little fire.
Uh-huh. There's no fire, though, because most of the ship doesn't have atmosphere.
We didn't damage any critical systems, did we?
You couldn't tell.
All right.
So let's do this engineering phase now, huh?
Yep.
Heal our shield.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we back to engineering now?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, my wife came in and was saying goodnight.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna boost our shields again.
That sounds like a good idea.
Very successful.
I did not use one of the +1s so that both of our gunners can use it this time.
Consider
Awesome.
them boosted. You guys got a flamethrower? Oh, flag thrower, okay.
Black thrower, yeah.
Don't have my glasses on, so they're like a flag, like flame.
Flamethrower would be cool.
That would be pretty freaking cool.
30. Nice, we can get some shields back.
Would you like to roll again to see if you can go first?
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, you have a chance. Too
Oh,
bad.
bitch.
I rolled a 6.
What a letdown.
That's what she said. Your turn. Just coming around for another pass.
We're doing arc again. Can you get the aft? That's in their starboard.
We only have a move of 10, so
If we go there, that's in their starboard arc, isn't that? Or their port arc?
yeah, I'm trying to figure out how best to do this.
We don't want to get their front gun. I don't think.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to be in the forward arc.
Yeah, forward arc's pretty messy.
But can't quite get their rear arc because they're faster than us. If I am
Yes,
going
they are.
to
Can you just go
evade.
Okay.
I'm going to evade. I'm going to go basically straight at them, then turn to the down and present our. Ooh, I'd rather
Those are
present
our
our.
port shields. Not our
Forward.
starboard.
Well, if you can present our aft,
Mm.
then we can hit him with the flak thrower.
I don't know that that's really worth it. It is 3d4.
I think the flak only works against like torpedoes and stuff.
Does it?
And
Yeah, I
missiles.
think it's a countermeasure kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'd have to read about it, but
Just do
Yeah.
port. Then port's nice and safe.
Yeah, it's a point weapon, which means it can shoot down missiles. But it's complicated.
okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do an evade action.
I'm sorry, Trex, but we can't do that.
Oh yeah, we can because I'm in control. Yeah, that's an evade action.
Trex, go Trex. Wait, I'm not the pilot anymore. I can't encourage.
Drive 1, 2, 3. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And present our port shields and fire away, guys. Well, he fires first, sort of, but whatever.
Am I rolling now for hit?
You both can with +1s.
15 hits, right?
Yep.
Take your reroll for the game, Gloop.
4
I'm gonna
damage.
I'm gonna save that for
Okay.
the more special.
Alright.
Our shields are taking a beating, y'all.
Shields will
hit her?
re-energize.
As long
Can't
as our
take
hull's
much more,
okay.
Captain. Wait, we have no captain.
They said they wanted a gunner, so Picard became a gunner.
Alright. Engineering phase.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep throwing more energy into the shields.
Okay.
Sounds like the best idea right now. We don't need you to patch anything or hold it together, so.
We're just broadsiding each other.
Yup.
Alright, pilot phase. Please let me beat you for once. Pretty please. Son of a monkey.
That's a negatory. You're flying against an ace pilot, son.
Let's see here. Or stunts. I'm gonna do a piloting check.
Be careful on stunts. If you miss by more than 5, you can hurt yourself pretty good.
That's okay. I'm undead.
Oh, so you don't feel pain is what you're saying.
Alright, I made it. And he does a barrel roll.
Oh, so his sides are opposite this turn. He does a barrel roll or a flip and burn.
I have no idea. Barrel roll.
Barrel. Do a barrel roll.
Moves up to half his speed. Okay.
You have like perfect maneuverability or something so you can spin around at the end of it. I.e., you need no movement to turn.
I had turn 1. Says I move up to half my speed and it flips along the central axis.
Along its central, not it spins along the central axis forward to aft. If you want to spin 180 degrees, that's called a flip and burn. It's a little more difficult. DC 15 time plus 2 times ship steer.
No, I wanted to barrel. So what happens?
You move up to half your speed, but on the gunnery phase, your port and starboard are reversed.
Okay, that's fine.
It doesn't say anything about not taking turns, so
Your turn.
that was your turn then.
Yep.
All right, we's gonna slide. Slide, slide, slip and slide. That means I can move along the forward diagonal without changing facing, and puts me square in your rear arc. Shoot 'em up, boys!
We're in the front now, right?
We are in the front, which is not as good a weapon. Sorry.
Ah,
I guess I didn't have to move as far. I'll keep that in mind next turn.
we'll say Gloop is shooting the front gun. I'll shoot the second gun, the turret. Yeah, I shot the turret.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Engineering.
More power to the shields. Nope.
Piloting.
Ooh, here's your big chance.
Yes!
Oh, you got me.
Oh no! Trex, what are you doing? You're asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, I got too complacent.
Oh,
Now we're
Trex
gonna-
is
Thing
big
rolled
and
at two.
bad. Talking shit.
This is what happens when we talk about this.
I run for the escape pod.
Now, we're not going to explode yet.
Yet. You know you're not supposed to lose this fight, right?
Can you shift both of us up about 5 or 6 hexes? I want to do a flip and burn. Or I want to... Actually, this is probably fine because I can only move half speed when I do a back off. But, nah, never mind. I'm going to try and figure out what I want to do here.
Whatever you want, man.
Run away!
Alright, I'm intentionally leaving our rear arc open. Someone get on that flak thrower now.
I'm on the flag thrower.
Okay, a flak thrower is a point weapon. A point weapon is one with the short range, can't be fired against targets outside the first range increment. If a tracking weapon would hit a ship in the arc that contains a weapon with this special property, the gunner of the targeted starship can attempt an immediate gunnery check with the point weapon against the incoming tracking projectile, i.e. that plasma torpedo thing he has, using the bonus listed in parentheses for the weapon special entry. In this case, it's +8. Instead of the usual bonus to gunnery checks, the DC is 10 plus the tracking weapon speed. Ooh, that's 24. That's going to suck, but we don't really know that. If the attack hits, the tracking weapon is destroyed. Can only attempt one such free gunnery check each round, but it allows it to be fired twice in a single round, possibly.
So I would be able to roll d20 plus 8?
Yeah.
And what check do I need to clear?
The hit will be 24.
Oh. Well, let's see if he comes at us with that part.
Yeah.
You got a decent shot. D20 plus 8. Well, I guess 20.
Well, that was odd, but okay.
Nothing complex.
He didn't want to attack us in the rear, huh?
All right, we have a 14% chance of making that shot.
Maybe he
It doesn't
rolled
matter.
maybe
He's
he
not
rolled a
coming to the rear
science roll or something and knew that you had a flat gun in the rear.
Maybe a science officer's doing something. I don't know.
All right.
I give him the finger out the window.
Yeah. Pew pew time.
Oh, did I roll my evade check on that last movement?
No.
There you go. I succeeded. We're +2 armor class. Not that it matters. Matters for the second weapon.
Damn.
Do I need to roll?
Torpedo.
They shoot at us? Did they shoot torpedo?
No, you don't. You're good in torpedo.
Okay, so I can shoot just a standard gun then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can shoot our starboard laser.
Starboard laser.
I'm sad because that torpedo really should have really nailed you.
Starboard laser misses.
Unfortunately, I think that torpedo's still out there, isn't it?
No,
I don't know what happens if a torpedo misses.
I'm assuming it just goes away.
I want to know, because if we ever get torpedoes, I want to know if they.
Torpedoes generally
Pick 'em up.
are fire and forget, and they don't have any homing on them. Missiles would have homing
Okay.
on them.
So the torpedoes just go.
Yeah, but you hit for 12 for the plasma cannon, though. Well, particle beam.
We take 4 hauled. I'm pretty sure it. Or that takes us to a crit threshold. He's gonna hurt something.
No, the critical threshold is only damage from one hit.
It's every increment of the critical threshold. You do critical damage. You damage a critical system.
It's like, no, if he had done 22, it would be 2 critical hits.
It's cumulative. So we have taken a total of 11 damage. We have damage to a critical system. If you score a critical hit, i.e. roll a nat 20, and beat a critical threshold, you actually do 2 damage to critical systems. So unless you were targeting a specific system,
Nope, just trying to
you need
hurt
to
you.
roll a 100. Yeah.
Our
It's
sensors are
22.
glitching.
Not that it matters, you guys weren't sciencing it up.
We're not
so.
using sensors anyway.
Sensors? Goony goblins don't need no sensors. Goblin plus Goro don't need no sensors.
When the ship looks like that, we don't need to know if it's friend or foe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a boner ship. Alright, let's do some engineering checks, huh?
That's good enough for shields, right, Grub?
Yeah, it's just a 16.
I'd put them all in starboard.
Yep.
Alright, piloting phase.
There we go. That's better. Go ahead. Fly through our section. We get a free shot.
Okay, take a free shot.
Well, if you go through our hex, if you do a stunt
No.
there are stunts you can do to avoid it. You can do a flyby, or you could actually do a back off. I mean, it's up to you what you want to do. You don't have to fly through our hex. But if you fly through our hex and don't take any actions, we get to shoot at your rear quadrant.
Go for it.
Go for it, guys. Yeah, just one gun.
No.
Did he outrun his torpedo and get hit by it?
Yeah, probably.
That would be funny. The torpedo has a speed of 14, so it missed us and it's long gone.
Damn you.
Back in your aft arc. Shoot him, boys! Actually, I leave us facing that direction so that the port gun can be used instead of the forward gun.
Look at you, what a pal.
If we had a third gunner, the gyro laser can actually fire into port and starboard
Alright,
arcs.
I'm rolling the big gun.
Don't forget your +1s.
There we go. 16 damage on whatever that is. Is that aft? That's aft, right?
Yeah, it's his aft arc.
Why are you afting me? Jeez. Yeah, it still misses. Well, this ship doesn't look very well off. It's not happy.
This is spitting all kinds of necromantic sparks out of it.
Yeah, it's losing some bones. Alright, engineering.
Second verse, same as the first.
Or the 30th verse, I mean. Once you start taking shield damage, that's all there is to it. What's really bad is when you get to the point where you have a malfunctioning system and you're holding it together every round with the engineer.
Yeah.
Duct tape. Duct tape. Oh, great. 30, huh?
Not that you can beat it.
No.
Nice, nat 20. You almost got me.
That sucks.
Not for us, it doesn't.
Well, I got speed on my side. At least there's that. Oops.
If we weren't worrying about our shields, we could have the same speed.
I was just gonna say that I should have power to the engines. Damn the torpedoes.
Now did we take 28 hull damage, or that was the piloting roll?
I wish it was 28 hull damage.
Okay, that's the piloting roll. Okay, I was like, what?
Alright, Captain Trex. Get in my rear arc.
That sounds like a trap.
I'm gonna start throwing bodies at you. Summon, freaking summon creature.
Okay, I'm gonna drive there, but I'm gonna do an evade. I succeed, +2 to our armor class.
Is that where we're stopping right there?
Yep, that's full movement this round. We're at 4 hexes, and they're in our port arc, and we're in his port arc.
We're porting it. Alright, shoot.
Gloop. Gloop.
Shoot, Gloop.
Shoot, Gloop.
I do 10 to you.
Ooh,
Woo!
good.
The
We have the
engines still
shields.
hold.
Good job, engineer.
Shoot, Gloop, shoot. Yes.
Good
roll
shooting,
damage.
Gloop.
2d4.
Pew, pew.
Yes.
something.
All right.
4 damage.
Engineering.
Let's heal our port shields.
Are our weapons blasting or cascading off of shields anymore, or are we just
That
blowing
one
bone bits away?
That one did hit off the shields.
All right.
So his port side appears to be holding.
Well, I can only seem to get in his rear arc every other turn. Ooh, chance, opportunity.
Let's big bucks, no whammy. So
This is why we need a science officer so we can see which.
Yeah, where to put our shots and where to target and whatnot.
swinging for the fences here.
Uh-oh. Trying to shoot at us with the front.
All right, here we go.
Where are you taking us, oh captain? Or oh pilot? We don't have a captain.
Back to the same, unfortunately. Going to continue to be port to port at this point. But I will evade successfully. Hasn't made much of a difference, but he could roll low.
Which side? Okay.
Unfortunately, not low enough. Only 6 damage, though. That's nice.
I did 8. Gloop! Shoot your guns.
Engineering phase. Come on, Grub, get those shields back up. Good job. Oh, crap. Oh, yes.
Can we present something other than our port side to this bastard?
I will attempt to. Half the time he leaves me little choice.
Are we in shooting phase now?
No, we're in movement phase.
Oh,
I'm waiting for the GM to move his piece.
I'm not going to. I re-rolled.
You re-rolled.
Yeah, everybody gets to re-roll once.
I have never taken his roll as a GM.
I want to get one more torpedo off.
never.
All right, so you're making me go first.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's why I use a GM shield. It adds to the excitement. Oh, let's see. Where are we going to go? If we're going first, we're going to make him do something crazy, and we're going to get behind him and
Yeah, using the
decide what
using the cool
to do.
character sheet, I learned yesterday that all the rolls that I do go to me as a GM. I learned that. I was confused. Did you do that intentionally for the character sheet?
I did, but it's easy enough to change. You just have to do it with each one. You have to open up the. Well, I guess you can't change it for the skills and stuff. I did do it intentionally, because that's the way I play.
Okay, so you only have the GM, seeing the stuff.
Yeah, GM screen, GM power.
Yeah, at first I was like, "What the hell?" And then I'm like, "Oh, well, I guess it works for me. I really don't give a crap." So,
I evade as I get behind you.
oh well, I'm gonna evade. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna get behind you. So, no, I'm not because you have that flat gun.
Do you know
Yeah,
about
you're
that?
not.
I do.
How do you know about that? That's cheating.
He has a science officer.
I do have a science officer.
He must have rolled really high a few times.
Just one. All it takes is once.
Really, really high once. Because you learn about information in order, not you don't pick.
All right, gunnery phase.
He's still on our port, guys. Sorry.
Oh yes.
We are in his forward, though, which is going to be ugly.
The 16 misses.
Uh-huh. But the 23 hits, and that's a torpedo.
And the torpedo does less damage. Yes. Well, I don't know. It's 3d8 versus 4d6. It's hard to tell.
What do you hit?
Who hits him? All right, come on, Captain. Hit him.
Sorry, my mic is muted. Are they shooting a torpedo at us, or am I just shooting the big gun? The turret.
Well, I'm showing torpedo, but I'm not in the aft arc, so.
Yeah, he's not in our aft arc, so don't worry
Okay.
about the flak thrower.
No more skeet.
Ah.
Nope. 14. I think that might be enough to disable him, though.
Oh, with the 4?
Yeah. Yeah, if the combat's over, you got the one torpedo in. And, yep, combat's over.
We shut them down. They're disabled.
They are disabled.
We have successfully disabled it.
He is disabled. However, within a moment or two after disabling the ship appears to self-destruct.
Oh, I was gonna
Bastards. No, it's a good thing you didn't, huh?
Yeah, you go ahead and board it real quick.
In case you guys didn't notice, I did post the handouts
I saw.
in Table 1 chat.
Oh, you did? Huh.
I did.
Alright, so that went longer than I wanted.
Do you have those in a PDF?
I do. I mean, they're in the quest into the unknown, PDF. I copied them out and made them PNGs to load them up here.
Okay. Yeah, so the ship goes ahead and it self-destructs. It's most certainly intentional. You can see the damage coming from inside out, not not as a result of damage from the ship. So obviously it's self-destructed. How bad are you guys off?
We are 16 points. 16 points of hull damage,
Okay.
which is going to be 160 of our UPBs.
Okay. How many do you?
And 5 hours.
No big deal.
5 hours or like a bunch of increments of 5 hours.
10 years later, we're ready to go.
All right, so you guys are down in combat, and you feel free. You're free to, fly back to Absalom Station if you wish to do so.
I'm gonna
the station.
put on my spacesuit, go out and salvage as much as that torpedo launcher as I can.
It blew up. You can go out there though. You see some undead body pieces float around.
And get some bones.
You've salvaged a femur and a left scapula.
I will use those to repair the damage to our ship.
Okay, when
Start grafting bone to our hull.
So you're heading back to the station?
Yeah.
All right. As you approach back to the station, you find that your fame has preceded you. You have your images of your 4 wonderful faces plastered across all kinds of video screens, and you see a video screen on one of the...
They're not wanted
As long as it doesn't say bounty.
Does it say bounty or does it say
heroes.
like,
Your heroes.
Oh, okay.
And you see
Well, that's okay.
Ambassador Noor, on the screen broadcasting. I'm sure you guys can pick it up inside your ship. You bring it up on the screen, I'm assuming. And I see the Ambassador Noor praising your skill and your awesomeness on solving the mystery of the Drift Rock. Okay, as you approach the
Goblins
station,
are the best.
yeah, you approach the station. You're a credit to your kind. Absalom Traffic Control, gives you priority docking and waives your docking fees.
Cool.
As you approach the docking bay and you disembark, a small crowd of onlookers and reporters quickly block your way off of the ship. So
No autographs. No autographs.
there's a lot of role playing ahead of us, so I'm not changing.
Yes.
We're not going to be changing maps.
This is where Flush shines.
So you
Hey,
guys
what-
are you guys are all sweaty and stinky from all that combat and stuff on the ship and
being goblins.
and being goblins and Goro. And
He-
the
Go-
reporters walk up to you.
He's an honorary goblin.
They walk up to you. Floos, Captain Floos. Do you have a moment for your statement for the Absalom News Network?
Yes, of course.
They obviously
you-
just bypass you, Trex, because they think she's the captain.
Well, she's the cat.
That's fine. I know better.
What
I
are
saw
they-
her in that gunnery
Are they asking? Are they asking any questions, or are they just wanting a statement?
Is it true that as a member of the Corpse Fleet attacked you? Is it
The
true
what
that
fleet?
the Eoxians are completely behind the problem of the Drift Rock, and they murdered the crew?
Well, I can't speak on that, but I do have some sweet watches here that I think everybody would love to buy. Do you want to talk about the watches instead?
No,
I can talk about that.
Would you like to make a statement on the Goblin refugees that you rescued from the ship?
Did we rescue Goblin refugees from the ship?
Oh, you
Yes,
weren't
we
here
Yeah,
for
they
that.
rode back on the shuttle.
That's right. He
Okay.
wasn't there for that.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we rescued a couple of goblins. Can't
Well-
kill our own.
We're just happy to save our own kind. Look, you gotta look out for ourselves. Because sometimes people like to pick on us goblins. We goblins, we gotta look out for each other.
So what you're saying is you're Goblin supremacists.
No, we're not goblin supremacists. Just that you recognize that there's an inherent level of racism towards
Brotherhood.
goblins. On
News
Absalom.
bulletin. Goblin racism? Exclamation point. Question mark. No one cares about you, Gloop.
You'll always be a goblin to us, Gloop. Just a really big goblin.
You're just a mutated
you're just
large
a
goblin.
tall four-armed goblin.
He took with the elixir of appearance change, and
There was some serious radiation out on that rock.
so is there anything you guys would like to say to the media in particular?
We be goblins, you be food.
We are the best at doing things, and we're heroes. That's why you love us.
Yes, yes, you are local heroes indeed. In fact, the Starfighter Society takes great pride in letting them know that their diversity outreach program has yielded excellent results. It has a 100% track record so far, and yeah, they look forward to having more members join after this Scoured Stars incident. And Ambassador Noor is also praising, being praised for his role in mediating the Drift Rock problem, and that the corporation lost the suit based on the information that you guys retrieved that was transmitted from the Ambassador Noor's robot that went back with him, with the goblins.
Yeah, he owes us a fat paycheck. Man.
How much did he promise you?
I'm sure we'll find our bank accounts are adequately padded.
Yeah.
I don't remember how much he owed. I think it was $2,500.
Oh, I remember now. Okay. So yeah, the reporters ask questions, you answer their questions, and you do goblin things. Now, what would you like to do?
What do we want to do?
I'm gonna go collect my paycheck from the Yoxian embassy, and then
I recall that we were being paid 600 credits apiece, and that an additional 500 credits would be received for returning the properly identified, clearly marked package.
Yeah. If you guys recall that sounds right to me.
Well, I wrote it down at the time.
I don't. It's
Made
so
him
far
sign the
back,
contract.
As you approach the embassy, the embassy workers they graciously, open the doors for you and say, "Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for your service to the to the station. Heroes of the Drift Rock, you're welcome here any day."
Damn straight.
Is it true you were attacked by a Thermatech carnivore?
I have no idea what it was called, but both of the ships that attacked us were dressed in bones.
Oh dear, it's such a horrible thing, those rebels. What could they have possibly wanted with you? It's so odd for them to be so far away from the diaspora.
Yes, what did they want with us?
Who could know?
What was in that mysterious package?
Oh, only the ambassador knows, I'm sure. But he is in the conference room. If you'd like to go talk to him.
Yes, I want my paycheck.
I'm sure his servants here can handle our paycheck, but we have questions otherwise.
Well, the ambassador likes to handle the paychecks just because, well, he likes to thank his friends in person. Grub, as you walk in there, he's like, oh, heroes, thank you so much. If you don't mind, I would like to be able to use the footage, some of the footage that my drone recovered for as a upcoming Eoxian thriller. Combat footage. You guys are going to be heroes and movie stars.
As long as I get 5% on the back end.
Which actually believe him.
I didn't catch that in the beginning.
That's just my allergies.
Okay.
Let's see here. He says, as previously, a thing he slides across a couple, as previously agreed upon. Here's each 500 credits, a part of your for your task. He gives you 4 credit sticks.
I thought it was 600 each.
It says here 500.
I feel like we're getting ripped off.
I'm not trying to screw you guys. If you said 600, then I'll give you 600. But I'm just going off what the book says.
I have no idea what was said.
I'm not legit trying to screw you guys.
For some reason, I wrote down.
I thought we had negotiated him up.
Eoxians have taken over mediations and wish for us to travel to Acheron and inspect the ship. 600 credits each as payment will be awarded.
Okay, then we'll give you 600.
Ambassador wishes us to bring him a package destined to his office for an additional 500 credits.
Okay. And he's like, oh, yes, and thank you for the prompt delivery of my package. Your refugee friends, they delivered it to me, and I do appreciate your discretion. And he gives you an additional 500, so you get your 600 for each, and then your total 500, just group fund. You guys are becoming quite the popular people here. Do you have an agent? I'm sure I could get, somebody. You get in contact with somebody to manage your image here.
Plus is the agents of this group. Thank you.
Oh.
Don't
okay.
need no other agents stepping on the agent toes.
Captain Flus, I'm sorry to presume that you are not capable of doing such a wonderful thing. After the marvelous shooting, who would have thought?
I was the pilot. I don't know what you're talking about. I was the one flying the ship and giving the commands, and I wasn't in a gunning seat.
Yeah, sure you were.
So that was 725 each.
Yeah. Well, since I'm not giving you experience points, blah blah blah.
Yeah, can I do a sense motive on the ambassador?
Sure. What would you like to? What about him is are you sensing motive about?
Let's see, so with the agent thing, does he have some? I mean, obviously, he probably has ulterior motive, but I mean, like, does he know more than he's letting on? Like, is there something else, some other shoe that he's not dropping on us yet? Basically.
Okay.
One. I gotta look at my skill. I get a +6 to sense motive, so 1d20 +6.
Gee, that's what Hero Lab's for.
1d6.
Not everyone has access to that, Noven.
Yeah, it kind of blows right now, though. They just now finally added freaking half
7?
orc.
That's like one of the worst rolls I could have gotten. Okay,
Oh, is the
7.
Starfinder stuff available for Hero Lab now?
Kind
So
of.
they're in betas if you've received an invite kind of thing.
All it really is good for right now is a character creator.
A 17 to sense motive.
Yeah, he appears to be on the level. He just appears like he's just trying to honestly help you guys out.
Okay.
He's definitely an undead guy, but he doesn't seem like a super malevolent bad guy. It's like he may be evil, but he's on the level.
You want a really creepy undead guy? You should take a look at First Mandate. The Eoxian game show host is hilarious.
Spoilers. That's okay. I'm gonna have. Let's go ahead and take the number of the agent. Not promise anything, but if they're gonna be so popular, it might be better to give this to a lesser person to handle.
Yes, let you focus your professional energies on more important matters.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, feel free to stop by any time. You have my number, and if you ever on EOX or you need some kind of some kind of representation, for something, feel free to keep him in mind. And thank you very much for your service to him and his wonderful planet.
Thumbs up. Bus starts to walk away.
All right. His bony hands work on a data pad.
Anybody else have anything for the guy? No? Yeah, let's get out of here. What do we do now? We're done. Adventure's over.
I'm gonna go do some shopping and get a little light brain surgery.
We get a mod.
Sounds like a plan.
We get an ability mod or something.
Yeah.
Well, while you're shopping, I'm assuming you guys are going to stick together. You guys are out shopping, and Chiswick comes up to you eventually. He makes his way to you, and he's like, "Hey, Starfinders! It's such a pleasure to be able to call you that now."
Yeah, pleasure is.
You guys remember Chiswick, the Starfighter Venture captain guy that recruited you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In case you don't, here he is.
Oh yeah, the original dude who we really like. Yeah, I remember this guy.
Yeah. He's like block text now. So there's some good news. The Starfinder Society's linguistic database recognized many of the symbols you found on the Drift Rock, because this is not the first time they've appeared post-gap. The bad news is that the source is highly unreliable. Chiswick notes as segments of the chitinous body scraped together in agitation. All we have is about these early texts come from a Halakuim Zan, nearly 3 centuries ago. Yeah, 600. Plus, that's a key. Centuries ago. And it seems no published studies of those texts have appeared since. According to these records, Zan's original findings were donated to the Quebec University of Archaeology and Xenoanthropology on Castroval shortly after his... The Shurin pauses while contemplating how to best phrase the sentence. Disruptive expeditions.
Murder hobos.
Fortunately, the society has numerous alumni from the university, and I can readily secure you a contract there and forward my personal recommendation to a few faculty members. Perhaps they could show you Zan's notes and even take you to the original site so you can search for more clues about whatever this drift rock was.
You want us to go to Castroval?
Hold on.
Awesome, I'm going home.
Castroval is what?
That's what I chose for my home world.
It's the Lunutian planet. The jungle planet with the elves on one of the continents.
Oh, fuck the elves. Flush has every other language. She has Common, Vesturine, and Goblin. She does not speak elf. She hates elves.
Doesn't everybody hate elves?
Did I get the 1, 2, 6? I did not get that, so I get that as well.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
That puts me at 2, 6. Okay.
Hey, the Sunrise Maiden is hanging out here in front of the in front of the station. I don't know if that's intentional or not.
Yeah, I think that's the one I missed, Robert. I was
Okay.
on that week.
All right, so he's like, you have any questions for Chiswick's?
Yeah. Do you need any help with the elves?
He's like, no, no, no. We just would like you to go to Casterval to see if you can get Halukim Zan's notes and see if you can secure what the Drift Rock was, because he's our only source on where these symbols came from.
So you want us to go kill elves, right? That's what I'm.
Well, we would like you to not kill elves if possible. We would like you to do as little killing as
Yummy,
possible.
tasty elves.
Their
Grub
ears are
starts,
so
Grub starts
pointy.
drooling.
Their ears are so pointy and they look so tasty. Haven't you ever looked at an elf and thought, man, I could eat that good? Thank you, Robert.
No problem.
Do they need us to go now? Does he need us to go now?
He's like, yeah, we can secure, secure repairs in your ship in the meantime, but we would like you to go as soon as possible.
Can we get like a little bit of time to like restock?
Yeah,
Do a little shopping.
you got a few hours.
A few hours.
Good enough for me.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything worth buying.
Armor upgrades.
Is a few hours enough time for a synaptic accelerator to be installed in my brain?
Sure.
Damn. Armor upgrade, like just
And a
armor.
data jack.
Like getting new armor.
Yeah, let me look at my armor.
Do you have any
Is
questions
there-
about this Halokun Zan or anything else?
We'll just call him on the holo if we have questions. How about that? Since we're very important people, I'm sure he's gonna answer the holo for us.
No. Level 3 starfighters.
Which one should I
I'm-
go? You can
I'm gonna
we can
look-
do one
what was
more
this
than
dude's
you
name
have,
again?
Right?
Halokim Zan.
You can wear an item level. What is it? One item level higher? Is that the limit, or 2 item levels? Does anybody remember off the top of their head? I think-
Wearing doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Item level typically has to do with purchasing ability.
That's weird starfighter stuff. You can buy whatever you want, honestly.
Oh, sick.
If you got the credits for it, yeah.
Well, I have 2674 credits, so
So only thing you can't buy is a new starship.
alright. I'm gonna sell my quail eggs, 500 each.
So we're at about the hour and a half mark, so I'll give us a 10-minute break. Do your shopping, and then we're going to go to Casterfall.
Any recommendations for the armor?
I think I'm going
besides second skin.
again.
I'm going with the graphite carbon skin.
I was
Yeah.
looking at the Casta Micro 2, level 6 armor. I have enough credits for that, but I don't know if I just want to dump it all into armor, or if I should get a weapon upgrade instead.
Well, Gloop's right. I think the core rule book says typically your character can only find access up to, like level +2 or something.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like 5.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like fame and licensing and
Okay, so I should
Black
also,
market
like level
contacts.
5 is like the highest I can buy.
if you could afford it, yeah.
Let's get that D suit level 1 at 5. I'll say. Let's do that.
Don't forget, anything you're getting rid of, you can sell for 10%.
Yeah, so I can sell the second skin for 25 credits.
Yeah, it ain't much, but you might as well take advantage of it.
Is there any weapon worth upgrading level 3? I don't think there's any weapon upgrading for the long arms. get a zero rifle. Doesn't seem very useful though. Look at my character sheet. What weapons are people using? Like, what's their bonuses right now?
I'm at a +6 for pretty much anything I use because I'm not going to use any melee weapons that aren't operative.
I am +9 weapons.
I have a flame pistol if anyone wants it. We didn't sell that yet.
I'm just gonna stick
I
with
don't think.
the laser rifle I have. Yeah, the azimuth laser rifle. That looks like it's gonna be the best gun.
I have a giant generator on my back to recharge batteries as we're moving around.
Nice.
Is there anything better than the azimuth laser flame right now? No, see, stuff doesn't really. The guns in this game are weird because like they don't unlock like until like 10 or. Seems like they don't unlock until later.
You might pick up some grenades.
Yeah, it's not that the guns don't get better. It's just they get better at, different intervals.
Yeah,
We
it's
get
just,
better
like,
because we all get to do extra damage with
yeah,
them.
it's just not until like level 6 that like there's like the first like gun I would consider upgrading to. I would get a plasma rifle at level 6, but I can't get a.
On one side it's kind of a drag that there's like not a plus like 5 laser pistol, but on the other side there's kind of a plus bonus that it's not a plus 5 laser pistol.
Yeah. Let me upgrade my armor. Do you put the armor in here?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
Is Ultimate Wilderness any good?
Alternate Wilderness.
Yeah, it came out to
No idea.
subscribers, right?
Have not played.
Yeah, I stopped my hardcover subscription, so.
I only subscribe to the Starfinder stuff, so.
Okay. Yeah, to keep my Starfinder subscription, AP subscription, I just canceled my hardcover subscriptions because I'm a poor ass teacher and I couldn't justify getting all these freaking hardcover books like every other month.
I'm living on retirement.
Yeah.
It's military, it's government retirement, so it's not bad, but
Yeah, like 20 years? Or
Yeah.
medical? Yeah.
no, I did a full 20.
Yeah. I don't think my body could have held out for a full 20.
I was in the Navy in the nuclear power program, so I didn't do much physical activity. Twice a year we had a PT test, but otherwise.
Yeah. No, I was an airborne infantryman, so it's really
Yeah, it's
hard
rough.
it's really hard for a person to do that for 20 years.
That's why you become the boss and you direct everything.
Yeah, but then they make you're expected to be better at everything.
Yeah. Hell, I'm just gonna sell my eggs.
That's what I did.
I'm hoping my eggs hatch.
Well, they already hatched.
I know.
These
I'm hoping they
suits
hatch
are-
again so I can raise my own.
These suits are designed for spacefarers who expect to leave their ship and visit a planet's surface.
Oh yeah. Also, you guys were denied departure because you have to wait till you get your diseases healed. So it's going to delay an extra couple hours.
There's
Extra couple
that.
hours.
Any?
Do we need to make any fort saves or anything,
No,
or
they'll
you just
take
gonna
care of
assume
it.
it happens?
I'm just going to assume that they're going to have some kind of serum that they inject you with, and it kills all your space worms.
Are we gonna have enough time to heal to full?
Yeah, it's a 1d6 day travel, so.
might have almost been worth it to like get some shittier armor so you can get an armor
Yeah.
upgrade instead.
So it's a 4-day travel from Absalom to Castrovel. So you'll have plenty of time on the ship. Now, do you guys have the deck plans for this at all? Because I do, but
I have access to them. I have not created a map for it.
yeah, I have not either. They are available on the interwebs. I know that.
I mean, I could probably make one real quick if you want me to make you one.
Oh, I have it on my. I have the PDF, but if they don't, you know,
I do not have the PDF.
I do not.
let me see, because I know there's one on the interwebs. Sunrise Maiden floor plan. Because I know somebody made one. And somebody complained about it because it didn't have stuff on it or something.
Didn't have the numbers on it.
No, I didn't have like, I don't know. They did something weird to it that made put a piezo freaking thing on it.
Oh,
It looks like they straight up just went ahead and copied them over.
I just did a Control C, Control V in my image editor, and
Oh, here's
looks
a good
fine to me.
Here's a good one.
Your biggest challenge is going to make the grid fit.
No, I don't care about that. We're not doing any boarding actions anytime this book.
Okay.
So. It's just so you guys
Oh, that's
know.
actually a pretty good job. They just did screen captures of the pages and put them on there.
Yeah, that's what your ship looks like and everything. You know, who gets to fight over the captain's, bedroom and what's number 8? Number 6 is the captain's quarters. So who gets to fight over that? So honestly, you guys are small creatures except for Goro that could freaking probably fit all you guys in one of the rooms.
There's
Where'd you put that at?
four. There's
I sleep
four
in the
rooms,
engine room.
so
Where did you put that at? Is it in the?
it's a link in the Roll20 chat. There's 4 crew quarters. I mean, there's 3 crew quarters and a captain's quarters. So whatever.
Yeah, it's 4 of you, so you're all good. 6 escape pods, so you guys can probably get rid of the escape pods.
Get rid of that shit.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the system is it doesn't really give you much options. So it doesn't tell you how much it costs to retrofit your ship. Like if you wanted, because you have 4 expansion bays you can see there. So how much would it cost to change one of them out to something like if you want all 4 to be, cargo? Like how much would it cost to get rid of the entertainment suite? How much would it cost?
It's just in your build point budget.
I know, but it
when
says
you're
like
building the ship.
I know, but the block text for the ship say that it's easier to go ahead and change the freaking cargo bays out because they're modular in the block text of the freaking ship. So it's like that, but there's no mechanical way to explain how that is anything. See what I'm saying? There's no like, hey, it costs 25% less, build points or something to change out or something. It doesn't say anything about that.
I haven't read the section about refitting and upgrading in the core rulebook, but
It doesn't say much in there either. So yeah, it's like when you
it's hand magic.
Yeah. I wish there was a little bit more crunch on the starship construction, just a little bit more, so it's not so hand wavium. But hey, whatevs.
I'm changing out my. If you're looking for something to get, guys, I'd recommend picking up the personal upgrade.
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
I just changed which one I'm buying to give myself a little bit more money.
How many UPB was it per hit point to repair the ship?
Oh, don't worry about the Starfire Society. Took care of that.
Oh, excellent.
So if I'm doing a augment, so
Would anybody like to spend those 4 days crafting anything? So you get the durability points for it.
Nope.
Should I
Not
do
sure I even want a personal upgrade.
Should I do the +2 to my charisma or my dex as an enclave?
Well, what armor are you wearing?
That Euphrex hide
What does that have for a max dex?
+5,
I'm not-
+5, +4 max dex.
Yeah, my dex is at 18, which my armor is max
Yeah.
dex 4. So I'm
Yeah.
like, it's not worth upgrading, but dex is the only thing I use. So
I mean, I can upgrade my charisma, which gives me more skills and gives my checks better. I'll do that. That sounds like a better idea.
question: does anyone know if max dex affects anything besides your armor class?
Not that I know of. More dex is always good.
More charisma gives me some nice boost to my diplomacy and everything, so I'll do that.
More dex
Looks
makes
like-
it better to shoot.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. And max dex doesn't affect anything other than your armor class. So I am going to take a personal upgrade to dex.
But you can only have a +4 max dex bonus, right? With your armor.
2 armor class. I can still have, +5 to my shooting.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, no, I'll take that. I'll do that then. Yeah.
And then what you'll have to do is, because the character sheet doesn't take into account max dex, you'll have to add in a -1
on your EAC.
in the miscellaneous. Yeah, EAC and KAC.
Yep, I just did that.
Sounds like poor design.
Sounds like limited space.
It sounds like it's hard to do.
Yeah, on the
It is
freaking-
also difficult to do.
I know. I gotta imagine. So.
Actually, it's really not that difficult to do. What it is it adds in another block, and I didn't really like the way the old character sheet looked with the extra block in there, because that's what they did before. I may end up doing it anyway, but yeah, it's a little more difficult.
I have no idea how you actually make a character sheet on Roll20, so I'll take your
It's
word for it.
HTML and CSS.
All I know is that I have to try out the new Firefox thing.
Yeah, how was that?
It's okay, except I don't have the text labels for the different,
Right back
Yeah.
under, grab a glass of water.
the different tabs for the NPC, the character, the AI.
It's just got the radio buttons.
just the buttons.
Does it do the mouse over text?
The mouse over text works.
Well, at least it's got that going for it.
It's also quicker, it's a little snappier. So, a Chrome won't let me right click on the various Roll20 objects to do anything. So,
Like what?
like if I right click on the Absalom station here, it gives me an option to edit, right, paste, and undo.
Yeah.
But Chrome won't let me do that. It gives me
No,
the normal right click.
I guess I don't. Oh, I mean, it works fine on mine. On my Chrome, I don't know.
Maybe it's because I use Linux.
Maybe. I am on a Windows machine.
But if I use Firefox, I can, so I do my gaming on Firefox and everything else in Chrome. So we all bought and paid for and everything and disease free.
Yep. And now Grub has a cybernetic brain.
That's okay, bro, Grub.
Ready to continue?
We didn't think differently of you before either. So it's a 4-day travel. You're given a big send off. It's a big deal. The public loves you. Everybody has T-shirts of there's T-shirts and merchandising being sold through the Eoxian freaking exchange. That has you guys, your guys' face on it and stuff.
We're getting
and-
royalties on these, right?
Yeah. No,
I buy a T-shirt with my face on it.
you get one for
We all-
free. So
We all wear each other's t-shirts.
Yeah, you guys are big damn heroes now, so you guys get a free shirt.
We're the big heroes.
Can I have
of
a
the
shirt
moment.
with Flus's picture on it?
Sure.
Captain, my captain.
Felice gets a picture of Trex.
So you guys got, everybody's like, "Oh my god, I love you, marry me."
Yeah, the station will forget about us within a week.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's so much else.
Say a week, but it'll be shorter than that. That's why Floss has become a professional Hollow streamer.
Yeah, so you like doing, you have your own space YouTube page.
Exactly. Well, no, like
Doing
like
makeup
she's just gonna be.
tutorials.
She's just filming as we're going on this adventure.
You guys doing space tutorials.
Here's how to eat an elf.
Alright, so it's a 4-day trip
Yes.
from where you guys are to Casterville. Casterville is a vibrant planet of sparkling blue oceans, continents blanketed in vivid green forests, and swirls of clouds as the sunrise main enters the atmosphere near Quobat. The city-state's aviation authorities hail the starship, asking for identification. Unidentified ship, please state your purpose and destination.
Yeah, should we tell them the truth?
What
That
are
we're
we here
hunting
for?
elves?
That we're what, hunting elves?
I believe we're here to speak to someone about a library or some archives or something. A university. It's a fact-finding mission, not a shoot and kill. Shoot to kill. Shoot to kill. I
Yes,
don't know.
hi, this is Plus, the best captain. You may have heard of us from Absalon Station.
Uh-huh.
Did the Starfinder Society send word of our itinerary and arrival?
No.
Ah, okay. Well, we are here to visit your local university. You see, we are scholars.
Okay,
we are
so you're
here
here for the
to-
Quobat University of Xenoarchaeology and Xenoanthropology?
That's the place.
Whatever you just said, that sounds right. That sounds like what we're here for.
Okay, maintain your present course and head towards Docking Bay 2. Have a wonderful stay and enjoy your trip on Casterville.
Thank you. You too. And Floss realizes how stupid it is to say you two there. This is a well-drawn map. Is this our ship?
Best ship ever.
Ship of Thrones.
She's huge.
Are you muted? Or are you setting up?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, you don't understand how hard this is to make with my tablet.
I can't
I was-
imagine.
Don't appreciate it.
It's okay. I used to be the person that they just did the pen and paper, I had one of those I had a whiteboard that we would just, or one of those ones with the tile that you could use an erasable marker on. It had the tiled squares, and I would just draw the map on there. That was our map, so I get it.
This took me a whole 10 minutes to do.
I wouldn't expect it to take any longer.
Had to count squares and making sure everything was to scale.
I appreciate that you did it ahead of time. I usually do it during the session.
You're grateful ingrates. And I couldn't find any good maps with a docking bay that didn't have like the Millennium Falcon in it.
We're basically flying the Millennium Falcon.
No, you're flying the Sunrise Maiden.
If it looks like a falcon and it sounds like a falcon, it's a falcon.
Well, you know what? Han Solo's dead.
Spoilers. I haven't seen episode 7 yet.
Well, now you have. He's dead.
I've seen episode 7.
Okay, so you have no idea who you're meeting there because you never asked.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
We're meeting this elf dude.
Do we have a mission packet?
Copy
Yes.
Zan.
You were given
I
a
opened it up on a
dossier.
data pad.
You were given a dossier to answer all the questions that you should have asked, like who Halukim Zim was, and it's Chizik's, freaking voice thing. As you know, Starfighter Society is an organization dedicated to uncovering the secrets of the universe and its past. In any pursuit, a sensational hero can attract new recruits, and a buffoon can target the whole field. Halukim Zan was both. He traveled throughout the Pact worlds, making a name for himself as an explorer and archaeologist, but his techniques were utter rubbish. He was a looter with a good press agent and published lurid gibberish like "Pyramid People of Ukalam." His articles were popular with the public, but for every diligent explorer they inspired, another 2 unscrupulous treasure hunters who just wanted to blow things up and call it archaeology.
So he was a Pathfinder.
Yeah, basically.
Absolutely. Like I said, murder hobo.
Was he a starfighter? No. Zan did most of his work about the same time as the Starfighter Society's formed, but I do not believe he was ever associated with us. What trouble did Zalukim have experienced on Castroval? Different planets have different regulations for explorers. Zan wanted to explore a site on the restricted continent of Ukalam, but when the authorities denied him passage, he went anyway. I believe they confiscated most of his findings, and the whole incident spurred a decade of restrictions on off-world explorers. What is the university known for? The Quebec University of Xenoarchaeology and Xenoanthropology is one of the most foremost institutions of higher learning for explorers and galactic ethnographers in the Pact worlds. In addition to training many great archaeologists, the university maintains a staggering archive of artifacts, recordings, and other findings throughout the star system. You will be meeting a postdoctoral student named Wallace, who has worked with the society in the past. He will greet you at the starport in Quebec when you land.
Cool.
All right, so we're gonna meet Wallace.
Waldo. Let's call him Waldo.
Hey guys, you like this neat stone that's flying around my head?
Oh, that's a
picked
cool
up,
stone.
iridescent spindle eon stone. Yeah, the witch lady told me it would make it so I don't have to breathe.
Oh, that's.
I think it works. I've held my breath for a really long time.
Like
If
4
you
days.
just hold your breath and never talk again, like.
Might have to shoot you.
I almost had gills installed.
So now we have
The
three
gills won't help in
goblins.
space.
3 goblins and a 4-armed guy walking around.
And a drone.
Yeah, and a drone.
A
So
drone named Drone.
You see this big giant doors down here, like blast doors that are open.
How did you even become a 4-armed guy? What happened to Gloop the Goblin?
He
man.
was always a 4-armed large guy.
Oh,
Lots of
okay.
steroids.
It just happens that, it's magic like that. And these are big windows over here and on the other side, giant windows and stuff.
Reincarnation. I mean, don't question it. It's
And you
reincarnation.
see Walus down there. He's a male Demaya Lashuna. And he's got perky antennas, and he seems very happy to see you guys. Has a sign that says Starfinders.
And then he sees that we're goblins.
Trex lets Floose take the lead.
Floosy, floosy, floosy.
Loose. Oh, do I need to move my character? Sorry.
Well, unless you want to stay up there, I mean, you're good.
Loose is
I'm
gonna
totally gonna
approach
build
It is
first.
backpack.
Yep.
He sees you approaches. Welcome, Starfinders. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so good to meet you guys in public.
Does it say Starfighter on my uniform? Like, how does he?
You just get closer, he sees he has a T-shirt of you guys.
Ah,
Well, I guess this crate of t-shirts that I brought is no good. They're already out here.
They use UBPs to print them up here. come over here. We can talk more. Get out of that noisy thingy.
Plus walks up.
It's a hangar bay.
Yes. Welcome to Casterville, Starfinders. My name is Wallace. And I'm so glad to see you here.
We are so glad to see you, person. Waldo. She's gonna keep intentionally forgetting his name.
He's a thin and tall Demaya, almost to the point of looking gout. He has a stylish blend of local silks, although the outfit looks like it has considerable wear. But he is positively beaming to meet you and is happy to be here.
Okay. Where are you taking us? What are we doing?
Yes, I will take you to the university. We can take you there. I have a taxi waiting out front.
Oh, we like taxis, don't we, guys? Taxis are great.
Taxis work. Can I drive it?
No.
What kind of stuff do you like, Waldo?
Well, I am a student of xenoarchaeology, and that's my main passion. As I'm a graduate student, so I spend most of my time just studying.
I'm just hearing nerd. Is that what I can I call you nerd?
You can call me Wallace.
Waldo. All right. Plus,
All right.
is not going to be nice to this person.
Why? He's an elf.
I have no idea why she decided she didn't like him.
All right, so it takes you to the rowboat taxi, and it takes you through the heart of Quabat into the university. The university wends its deeper into the city. Trees give way to elegant towers of carbon fiber, glass, and steel, each artistically sculpted to create a stunning forest of dazzling skyscrapers. The university comes into view just north of the downtown commercial district and consists of 10 buildings scattered over a campus of groomed lawns and gardens. Do you have any questions for him on the drive?
What does he know of the guy we're here concerned with?
Oh, well, thanks for asking.
The archaeologist slash blow things up guy.
He's like, we don't know much about him, as is most of his stuff was undocumented or confiscated. But we do know that he was a very interesting individual who did things his own way rather than the method that is preferred. We don't know much about him professionally because he didn't, go to school here.
Plus asks in Goblin, can you speak or understand Goblin?
I'm sorry, are you okay?
Solid. So she says to them, this guy can't speak Goblin.
Who speaks Goblin anymore? It's just us. But that's good to know. I mean, that means we can talk behind his back at him, at his face. I say Goblin.
Exactly. Plus says in Goblin.
He's like, okay. It's like when somebody's speaking Spanish next to you and just ignoring you.
I took a rank of culture just so I could continue to speak Goblin.
Fluss and Goblin encourages you all to call him Waldo, so he thinks his name is Waldo, and we're just gonna convince him his name is Waldo.
I'm just not going to talk to him.
It's just like Fluss is the only one that ever speaks English to them. Everybody else speaks Goblin. How far away is this university that we're driving to?
Just coming up. You guys can see the campus and the wonderful 10 buildings scattered across the campus. Okay. Let me move you guys. We're gonna pretend you're 5 feet for now, Gloop. Okay?
Is that a bunch of elves?
It is a bunch of elves.
Murder them all.
Do they look tasty?
They look elvy. Okay, you stood inside of an A-story building. This is Asima Kirai Hall. It's an A-story building whose lobby is currently home to a small pack of journalists insistently trying to convince a receptionist to let them upstairs. Wallace has no idea who is going on, and he's actually quite confused on this situation.
Plus, says to the journalist, "Oh, you're here for us, aren't you?"
They just ignore you, and they keep trying to have the reception keep trying to get the receptionist to let them upstairs. And she's like, "I'm sorry, but none of our teachers are getting a comment."
Why? Does Waldo know what's going on upstairs?
He has no idea what's going on.
Alright. Plus is gonna walk up to the front. It's a woman elf at the counter?
The reporters or the receptionist?
The receptionist.
She's a Lishuna.
Or Lishuna. Alright. So, I believe Plus speaks Lishuna. What's their language the Lishuna speak?
Isn't it Castroval or something?
Is it
Castrovillian.
Let me look if she speaks Castrovillian. Yes, she does speak Castrovillian. She speaks common Castrovillian Shireen Goblin. Okay. So, she's gonna walk up to the counter and speak in Castrovillian and say, "Hey there, hot stuff, why don't you go ahead and let us on upstairs, and we'll be out of your way,
I'm sorry, hold on. I have to go check on my daughter.
Okay. You do that. Do we just want to try and get upstairs and see what's going on, or do we want to try and win the journal's favor, or what do we want to do? I'm up for whatever.
I don't think we're going to win the journalist's favor if I'm sneezing and blowing my nose on them.
Alright, I'll just have her try and I'll just have her try and see if she can smooth talk the lady at the front desk into letting us upstairs and acting like we're the ones who were called or something. Wait, who do we have, a tech person?
Yeah.
Grub's our tech person.
Grub, can you see if there's any news alerts or bulletins or what? Why are the journalists here? While you're sneezing on one of them, can you grab one of their data pads and see why they were called here or something?
Sure.
Or actually, that might be a Trex thing. Doing a little sleight of hand on a journalist.
Yeah, I could squeeze in and cop a feel.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got anything worth taking though. I mean,
well, I'm just
maybe a data pad.
That's what I'm saying. Like why they're here. Like if we can act like we're supposed to be here, like we know why we're here, then that gives us a little advantage. Because I don't know. I'm trying to walk up to this lady blind, so I'm like, wait a second, give me something to work with here.
I'm not bad at picking a pocket or two either.
I mean, I guess I have a plus. What's yours, Trex? What's your bonus to sleight of hand?
You really want me to put that number out there?
Yeah. What's your bonus?
I'm at plus 13 right now.
Oh, I'm at plus 11. You got me beat by 2.
I have automatic.
Okay, so I'm about half as good.
I have an automatic. Skill focus feat for it because of my class.
Well, how about you and I? How about Fuss and you together? We tag team a journalist real quick and grab one of the data pads.
Yeah, you give a distraction with a bluff, and I'll do a sleight of hand to steal a data pad.
That sounds like a solid plan to me. Roll a bluff is gonna be. I did not mean to roll twice. So, fucking. I have a +7 and I got a 9. Or shit. That bluff is not gonna go well, so figure sleight of hand roll is good.
Yeah, I got better than 10.
Yeah, it's better than 10. I'll go ahead and do an assist. Like you can assist on that, right? Can you assist on skill checks in Starfinder, or is that only Pathfinder?
You can give an assist, which might be the better way to call it with your distraction
the
as an
bluff.
assist.
Yeah, it's an assist here. I'll do the right assist. There's the right assist.
There you go. You made me a
You
28.
get to assist in the same thing, so.
Yep.
Anybody else want to assist? Alright, so 28 to steal a journalist data pad, and then we'll have Grub be like ready to we're gonna toss it to him and he's gonna hack it immediately.
Yep. I'm just gonna plug it into my brain.
What if there's a virus because they're a bad journalist?
Because I opened an email.
Yeah. Journalism 101. Check my email while this is going on. No new emails. I'm gonna step away for 1 second. I'll be right back.
Well, unfortunately, my daughter decided that she needs me to go back to bed with her. So now would be a great time to actually stop. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
She's
No, we
expecting.
can stop here.
Yeah. It's a
Hey, the only thing
That's
is we were
fine.
trying to steal a data pad from a reporter.
Yeah.
Life hand 25, 26. Yeah,
Just so you know.
you can get a data pad
At
from a teacher.
28. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
And
grab
then-
one.
All right.
We'll take care of the rest of that. Whatever we're doing with that, we'll take care of it next time.
Yeah, just make sure you guys level yourself up to level 4 for next game.
Okay.
Okay.
Start out at levels 4, or we're gonna level up to level 4 during the game.
Just start at level 4, just because it's gonna be be good.
We're now at level 4. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
It's better now than later, than middle
Yep.
of the session. Okay.
Have fun with your
I
daughter.
am deeply sorry for this, but
Oh, it's your kid.
Not a problem. We're a half hour from ending time anyway, I would imagine.
Yeah. So
Yep.
yeah, it was pretty good timing, I guess, for her. All right, so it's a good time here. See you guys in a couple weeks.
Yep. How we going?
Yep.
Right.